Hey, what's up guys? Today on 1526 Barbecue, I'm going to show you how I make my traditional pulled pork. So you want to get a Boston butt, take it out of the package, give it a rinse, and pat it down till it's nice and dry. Alright, we got a pretty good fat cap on this one. We're going to leave it on and see how much of it we can get to render down. Now it's up to you if you want to use a binder or not. In this case I am not. I'm going to coat it with some Sweet and Smoky from Grill Mates. This is one of my favorite go-to rubs. I just love the taste of it. So give it an even coating. Get the top, the bottom, and don't forget the sides. So when you're adding your rub, this is kind of like the first variable point in the barbecue pulled pork. So you can add whatever rub you want. In this case, I'm going to add 2 layers. So on top of that, I'm going to add some smoky honey habanero from Spiceology. I just emptied the contents of this container into a shaker, an empty shaker. Alright, so go ahead and give that a coat as well. So add your favorite, make your own if you want. Add just salt and pepper if you'd like to make it, Texas style. It's up to you here. You can do what you want. Add the flavor profile that you like. Alright, so once you get all 6 sides coated and patted down, you're going to want to smoke this at about 225 degrees. And today I'll be smoking on some hickory pellets. You could also use applewood, or again, use whatever flavor you prefer. To start off, I'm going to start with the fat cap up, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, now about an hour later, here I am spritzing. I got some apple cider vinegar and some water. This is another portion of your barbecue pulled pork where you can kind of get creative. I've used apple juice. I've used Coke. You can mix apple juice with a little bit of hot sauce. I mean, just get creative, have some fun with it. Again, add the flavor profiles that you like. Now you're going to want to spritz this every hour, about as much as you saw in that video. You don't want to knock off any of the rub. So we cooked for a total of 6 hours. About halfway in, 3 hours, I flipped that fat cap side down to help render it some. So here's a pro tip. When you're going to pull it off the pit, you might as well get your tray or whatever you're going to put it on ready with some aluminum foil. I'm using this heavy duty roll. I like to go 2 layers, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up now before I go outside and grab it. So I pulled my pork out once I've got the color and the bark that I'm looking for. This looks pretty good. It was 6 hours. It was about 140, maybe 145. Here's my fat cap. Right now I have it up. I am going to end up pointing it down into the wrap. I just left it up first so that way I can add some more seasoning and stuff to it. So again, this is another point where you can get creative. In this case, I'm adding some more of the same rub. You could add something different if you want. You could add some cayenne pepper. I'm also going to spritz it down with the same spritz I was doing before. You can do like a barbecue glaze if you want, or I've done one with straight hot sauce. That was really good. Again, here I'm going to put that fat cap down so it can help render. And whatever you do on one side, just might as well do it on the other. So I'm adding some more of my rub. I'm going to give it a spritz, and then we'll give it a good wrap. All right, now you want to wrap this nice and tight. So wrapping a pork like this, a lot of folks call it a Texas crutch. It basically helps you get through the cook a little quicker. You're trapping in some of that heat and all that moisture, so it's going to develop a quicker pork butt and a nice and juicy pork butt. So at this point of the cook, if you're having issues with your smoker, you're running out of fuel, it's not a problem. You can throw it into the oven, right? You're not getting any more smoke. You're not going to add any more bark. So it's up to you. Today, my pit's running fine. I'm going to go ahead and throw it back outside. All right, so this is the completed pit. This is 3 hours later, so a total of about 9 hours on the pit. Let's take a look and see what we got. Whoa, look at all those juices down there. Man, if you guys could smell this, it is smelling good. Give it a little wiggle, get that bone out. Came out really clean. There's a little bit of meat stuck on the other side. I'll go ahead and scrape that off. So this is when you know you've cooked your pork butt to a right temperature. Now, again, I pulled it after 3 hours. Internal temp was right around 200, 201. Typically, I like to pull it a little earlier at about 199 and let it carry over to that 200, 201 mark. But that's what it was today. So you can see this thing is fork tender, right? It was just full right apart. Now some folks will tell you this is a good time to add barbecue sauce. Most barbecuers believe it's not. You don't want to add sauce. You let the folks who are going to eat it add whatever sauce they want, so that way they can control it. Alright, so I've shredded all up. You can notice there at the bottom of the aluminum foil, I did not render all that fat, and that's okay. I'll just make sure not to include that in my serving tray. But I do want to get some of these juices. That's where all the flavor is. That's going to help keep the pork nice and moist. So you see me here fighting with it for a little while with a spoon. That's enough of that. Let's just go ahead and pour this on. Perfect, just like that. And there you have it, folks, just like that, quick and easy, pulled pork, traditional style. This goes good in bread, on a plate with some mac and cheese. Next to any really barbecue sides, this is going to be delicious. Stay tuned. Next week I'm going to drop a video showing some pulled pork croissants that I make. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.